The AcoustiBuilt Seamless Acoustical Ceiling System provides a clean, monolithic visual of a drywall ceiling with total acoustics and sustained performance. This video reviews each of the 4 steps to creating a beautiful AcoustiBuilt ceiling: installing grid, installing panels, finishing joints and fasteners, and spraying the fine texture finish. If this is your first AcoustiBuilt installation, contact Armstrong to schedule free installation training. Begin the AcoustiBuilt installation by determining the height of your grid. AcoustiBuilt panels are 7/8 of an inch thick, so install the cam 7/8 of an inch above the desired finished ceiling height. Use a laser to ensure the cam is level. Next, hang the mains 48 inches on center. Support the mains with hanger wires 48 inches on center and within 24 inches of the perimeters. Cut the ends of the mains at a route hole so the T's can be installed 16 inches from the wall. Install cross T's 16 inches on center. Use a laser to level the grid. Ensure the grid is square by confirming that diagonal measurements are equal. Attach all the mains and the perimeter T's to the cam with framing screws. Install lights and any other fixtures. Support all fixtures using the grid or hanger wires. Adjust the height of the fixtures to accommodate the 7/8 inch thickness of AcoustiBuilt. Before installing the first panel, install a single cross T 72 inches from the wall. This T will support the end of your first panel. Attach the T with framing screws. Prepare the first panel for installation. Mark the locations of the field screws 16 inches on center along both the length and the width of the panel. Note that the last row will land 8 inches from the end of the panel. If you like, you can push the 8 field screws into the face of the panel before you lift the panel to the grid. Use 1 5/8 fine thread drywall screws, either sharp point or self-drilling. Apply a 3/8 inch bead of a recommended construction adhesive to all of the grid that the panel will contact, including the cam. At the 4 interior T's, apply the adhesive to the center of the full length of each T. Use the center seam of the grid to guide the tip of your cartridge. Where the 4 edges of the panels will land, apply the adhesive to the inner half of the grid members. Use the rolled edge of the grid as a guide for the cartridge. Apply adhesive only for a single panel at a time. If you work ahead, the adhesive may skin over and prevent the panel from properly bonding to the grid. Use about 2/3 of a 28-ounce cartridge for each full panel. Next, lift the panel into position. Carefully align the panel edges with the center lines of the mains and T's. Press the panel firmly to the grid to compress the adhesive. While still pressing the panel firmly to the grid, install the screws. Space the screws 16 inches on center in the field and 8 inches on center around the edges. AcoustiBuilt panels are softer than drywall, so the screws themselves won't pull the panels up tight to the grid. As you drive each screw, press and squeeze the panel firmly to the grid with your second hand close to the location of the screw. Drive the screws just deep enough that the scrim on the face breaks and bounces back. This will be about 1/4 inch beyond the face of the panel. Breaking the scrim makes the screw hole much easier to fill in the finishing step. Use a drill or an impact driver to install the screws. Scrape any excess adhesive from the grid to prevent dried adhesive from interfering with adjacent panels. To start the second row, add an extra T 40 inches from the wall. This T should be offset exactly 32 inches closer to the wall than the extra T you added to start the first row. Cut the new panel to end on the center of the new T and install this panel with adhesive and screws like the previous panels. AcoustiBuilt panels are tapered on all 4 edges. When you install cut panels, orient the panels so that the cut edges are positioned only at the walls or against fixtures. Where panels butt each other, use only tapered factory edges. Continue adding panels to fill out the entire ceiling. As you install panels, you will need to install an extra T for every second panel in a run. Be sure to have a grid member behind all 4 edges of every panel you install. Remember to press the panel firmly to establish a strong bond with the adhesive. Cut openings for MEP using a utility knife or a rotary tool. When installing a cut panel, dry fit to confirm the cut before applying adhesive. AcoustiBuilt is a level 4 finish. Installing requires special attention to details. Light coves and low-angle lighting will exaggerate imperfections. Mock-ups and hands-on training are strongly recommended. First, fill any gaps or damaged areas with fast-setting or ready-mixed all-purpose compound. After drying, apply fiberglass mesh tape to the seams. Embed the mesh tape with fast-setting or all-purpose compound. Apply only a thin, narrow coat to reduce dry time. Alternatively, tape the joints using an automatic taping tool with ready-mix joint compound and FiberFuse fiberglass tape. Do not use paper tape with automatic taping tools. Also, spot the screws in the field with fast-setting compound. Do not stripe the screws. Cover as little of the face as possible with joint compound to maximize the acoustical performance of the ceiling. At the walls, use paper tape with ready-mixed all-purpose compound. Use a taping knife or a corner roller. Use fans or air movers between coats to reduce dry time. When the compound is completely dry, sand the joints and spot fills using 220 grit or finer. Next, apply a coat of ready-mixed lightweight compound to the joints. Use an 8-inch or narrower taping knife or box. If you use a box, remove one or both of the springs to minimize the force needed on the box and avoid damaging the panels. A power assist box is also a great option. Run the box only once down each seam and follow up with a smoothing blade if needed. Spot fill the field screws again, this time using ready-mix lightweight compound. When the compound is dry, apply a second coat of ready-mix lightweight compound to the joints with a taping knife or box. Keep the finish width of the joints to no more than 8 inches. Wider joints will reduce the acoustical performance of the ceiling. If needed, spot the screws a final time. When the compound is dry, lightly sand the seams and spot fills with 220 grit sandpaper. If you use a power sander, start at the slowest speed setting and apply gentle pressure to avoid sanding through the face of the panels. After sanding, carefully inspect the finished work. A thorough inspection is critical to obtaining a great final appearance. Use a strong light with at least 4,500 lumens positioned close to the ceiling. Shine the light in all 4 directions to check the ceiling from all angles. Use a straight edge tool to check for crowned or hollow joints. Also check for ridges at the edges of the joints. Correct any issues and re-inspect before spraying. The finish panels are sprayed with fine texture finish for AcoustiBuilt. The finish is easily applied with the Graco Mark V airless sprayer with a low pressure 525 tip. For detailed spray work, use the Graco LP 421 tip. Be sure to have the proper Graco equipment along with your spray calibration sample from Armstrong. The correct spray equipment and procedure are key to delivering the fine texture visual and acoustical performance. Protect the walls and fixtures from overspray as needed. Mix the fine texture finish thoroughly with a high-speed drill and mixing paddle until the consistency is uniform. Strain the finish through a 10 to 20 mesh strainer into a clean bucket. Apply the finish using any Graco Mark V airless sprayer with an LP525 tip. This is the only recommended airless sprayer to apply the fine texture finish for AcoustiBuilt. Alternative sprayers may work, but the Mark V is best suited to handle the aggregate in the finish. Remove the filter from the equipment and follow the startup procedure from Graco. Test your spray pattern on a dark surface. Hold the spray gun 18 to 24 inches from the surface. Begin at a low pressure, approximately 1100 psi, and gradually increase the pressure to eliminate heavy edges. If while increasing the pressure you notice a cloudy, wispy appearance in the spray pattern, you have adjusted the pressure too high. If you cannot correct the spray pattern with the pressure knob, move the gun faster. The spray pattern should be fine and uniform, matching this image. Apply your calibrated spray pattern to the ceiling in 4 to 5 light coats. Each coat will gradually build and provide uniform coverage while preserving the acoustical performance of the panels. Move the spray gun swiftly and overlap each pass by 50%. Spray one panel at a time, using your joints to stop and start your motion. This helps prevent overlap to adjacent panels and keeps coverage consistent. For even application, trigger the spray gun after moving and release before stopping. Compare the coverage to your calibration sample after each coat. With proper application, the joint compound will gradually disappear by the 4th or 5th coat. Allow at least 30 minutes for drying between coats. Allow more time in humid conditions. Use air movers to help circulate air and accelerate drying. Alternate spray directions for each coat. Remember to check your spray pattern each time before spraying the ceiling. Assess the appearance with direct and side lighting after each coat is dried. After the second coat and the final coat, use a knockdown trowel or 220 grit sandpaper to brush off any loose texture. Finally, unblock any windows and inspect the ceiling in the natural site lighting conditions. Touch up any uneven spots as needed. For repairs, you can spray a patch with the Graco Mark V or a small handheld HVLP sprayer. Start with the patch itself and gradually blend it into the existing ceilings with the subsequent coats. Glossy spots are the result of too much finish applied in one coat. Light dustings from further away will flatten out shiny spots in 2 to 3 coats. Smudges or blemishes can often be cleaned with a magic eraser or with a HEPA vacuum with bristle brush attachment. Stubborn stains can be touched up using a small handheld HVLP sprayer. Water stains, once fully dry, can be treated with a stain-blocking primer before reapplying AcoustiBuilt fine texture finish. To learn more about AcoustiBuilt ceilings, go to armstrongceilings.com/AcoustiBuilt.